I am back again with another video. Now, unfortunately, Ark has had some more pushbacks for the Ragnarok and full game release updates, so unfortunately, I cannot make the base locations part 4 until that comes out, which I do believe is supposed to be at the end of the month. And hopefully that is the last time they'll be pushing it back. So I've also decided I'm not going to do strictly just Ark videos. I'm going to expand a little bit more into a few other games. But in today's video, we'll be taking a look at my absolute favorite game, almost of all time, Dying Light. And as the title suggests, I'll be showing off all the weapon blueprint locations in this short series. Now, it'll be basically about 3 videos. First one will be the Slums, second one will be Old Town, and the third one will be probably a mix of the following with the buggy spray paints. Skins you can put on your buggy. I might do other videos for Dying Light, anything regarding that, but I will try to put the links in the description to the pictures I found on Google to help you guys if you want a little bit more help, I guess. But I mean, in the video form, it'll probably be easier to find. But as long as you guys keep, pausing and watching carefully exactly where I go, you should find every single blueprint with no problem. So, in this one, I am currently on this second account. I've played this game many times over. But on this account, I've started a second new game just to show you guys from scratch all the blueprints, because I was originally going to do this to where I would show you the locations and some of the blueprints I already got, but I would point to where they would be. But it'd be a lot easier if I showed you exactly where. And as on the map, you can see that some of these white shield icons are protect missions. You do get a couple blueprints from the protect mission. So from those, I will say which ones you get, but I won't show you how to get it. You just interact with the survivor, help them out, and at the end of when you help them out, they'll give you that as a reward. Simple as that. But these are all the ones I'm going to show you that you can just literally go to any structure, building, and just grab it off of a table or whatever the case may be. So, starting off over here in the northeast corner of the map. And there are pretty much 2 in these locations. So, first one is actually right here where we're starting at. So right around here, right where my yellow crosshair is hovering over. The first one we'll be taking a look at is Cattle Stamp. So I'm going to try to do this as best as possible here, while avoiding as much contact with the zombies as possible, because I'm just trying to do this video just to show you guys where everything's at. So come over here in this little section here. I'm going to try to actually do this the right way. Okay, so coming out of the barge, you just want to head right to the middle, right where the back of the bus is, and head right to where this building with the blue tarp is. And right underneath on the table, as you guys might have seen, there is the blueprint. I'm going to try to lure these guys away. Hold on. I'm going to try to use as many tactical decisions as possible, so the less I have interactions with the zombies, the easier this video will go. But there's Cattle Stamp. I do have plenty of experience with this game, so I do know how to protect myself if anything bad happens. If we do die, you guys are just going to have to bear with me. I'm only level 10 in all the categories for when you start a new game. Regular, fresh, new game on a specific mission. This is for the saviors. This is the mission where you go talk to the people that get you into Old Town. So moving up here, you're going to just move north and keep moving up the hill as best as you can. I do believe it should be right up here somewhere. Okay, that's that. see. Deer, what do we got? What do we got? Okay, I gotta go this way a little bit more. It would have been a lot easier with the grappling hook. I could potentially get that. It's 2 survivor levels, but doesn't matter. I know my way around the maps. Let me get a medkit going here. It's 150. Okay. So the easiest way I found to get across this area here is going on this rock and run and jump, and you should hit that. You guys may have to practice that jump a little bit. It shouldn't be too hard to grapple onto. Just keep looking up for the little edges that have the grass growing off of them, and you guys should be fine. Let's go around here, and this is where it is. So you go up this hill, keep going all the way up. You find this tree here with a lit can. You just come over here and open up this trunk, and it'll be inside the trunk. And that is the puking nuke. Get a little bit extra resources in there. Now, so far we do have a couple of blueprints that you do start out with, but these are just more of like actual weapons that you can craft rather than the blueprint attachment for a weapon. So first one we got was cattle stamp. That's for a small hammer. It does medium bleeding. And the puking nuke is medium toxic and small fire to wrenches, small hammers, one-handed axes, picks, cleavers, sickles, short swords, blades, and long knives. I will say while I'm showing you guys the locations here, I do not highly recommend using any blueprints with toxic elements in there, because eventually a decent amount of zombies will have resistance to toxic damage. The hazmat zombies do not take any toxic damage. Some zombies are already ignited on fire, and some zombies are already infused with like that toxic poison in their body. And then goons, demolishers, and volatiles are not, or are immune to all elemental damage. I mean, it does help the normal damage of the weapon that it does to them, but it doesn't, the actual electric, fire, bleeding, and toxic doesn't really affect them that much. So the toxic is only good on regular biters, sprinters, and Rice's soldiers. Other than that, that's about it. But I don't highly recommend them either. Plus, the toxic doesn't really do much in the first place anyway. Might as well get the toxic lichen while I'm here. Alright, can I get up and get these? What the hell? There we go. Sometimes you just gotta be careful around these bigger rock formations, because sometimes there's just certain areas you just can't latch onto. So you got to be careful. Now, if you go down here in this little valley, good grief, I'm gonna try to get. Okay, well that's probably one of the softest landings I've had there. But if you go down in here, over here, and then swim under those rocks, you'll come into a little area underneath there, which I don't want to do right now because I just don't have the right perks to help make it go by faster, and better weapons. There's a lot of biters that are like, kind of like acting like they're sleeping, and they'll just pop up from the ground and start attacking you. And there's like one or two loot chests in there. Eventually, you kill all the biters in there, you'll get a survivor point boost. Get like 5,000 XP overall for clearing out that little area. I'll also try to clear all the safe houses in this video, so at least when we do die, it should be a lot easier for me to spawn in. Because if I don't clear out any of these safe houses in this video when I'm showing you blueprints that I'm already halfway or fully across the map, I'll probably respawn back at that barge. So it's probably best if I get these safe houses unlocked. So I'm going to put little markers at the safe houses. Again, trying to avoid as much contact as possible. You know, if I have to, I will, but ultimately I don't want to. Okay, I was about to say... Yeah, I should have... Yeah. Okay, we're good. I was looking at the quest marker instead of the blue marker. There should be about 3 to 4 zombies in here. Now I gotta close that opening up. That was actually pretty easy. Let's actually use some camouflage. I actually picked out my perks right before I started the video. This way I made sure I had the most tactical advantage. Unfortunately, I don't have the second camouflage perk where I can actually keep attacking him while being camouflaged. It usually does work out a lot better. And just plug in the lights, and we're good. Now at this gas station safe house, there is no secret loot or blueprints or anything. There's a little generator right here to electrify some zombies in. Other than that, if you do learn the exploding car traps, there is a car right over here, which I'm actually going to use right now. Where's that sprinter at? Come on. Let's try that out first. Get a little bit of experience, why not, right? Gotta be careful with these med kits too, I don't have a lot. Actually, that was my last one. Okay, we should be good. Okay, so moving on to the next one. The next closest one technically is on the Infamy Bridge. If you look right, let's see, it's right about there on the Infamy Bridge, and you gotta climb your way all the way to the top on this side, not this side, this side. And all the way on the top, there'll be just a little trunk that you can just naturally open, that you won't have to lockpick, and it'll be right inside of there. That's the Surprise MF's blueprint. I guess we'll skip over that one, because that one will probably take a little bit longer to get to. And it's very straightforward. But yeah, if you guys want any extra help, just comment down below on that one. If you're really stuck on how to get up there, I'll tell you guys as best as I can how to get up there. It's pretty simple. But it's just, I don't want to waste any extra time that I have to. Alright, so moving on. We got 2 up in the middle north part of the map, which is actually right near the next safe zone. Let's make our way up there, which is at this kind of like construction site.
Crane, one more thing, mate. Do you remember that girl from Sector 0, Troy?
Yeah, she called to thank me after I got the antenna towers working.
You should contact her when you get there.
Good idea. Thanks, Brecken.
Right. You take care.
Yeah, sometimes the voice chat from the characters will go off. I'll just try to ignore that. I was about to go in for a stealth attack, but I forgot I don't have that perk yet. Okay, so right over here, let me just get this. Oh, nothing in there, of course. Alright, so this is the next safe house up there. You guys can actually see the safe flag. Now, how to get up to this one, the best way. Obviously, if you have a grappling hook, it's you can get anywhere easy. But if you don't have a grappling hook, you just jump on this bridge here. That's probably the best way I can deal with most biters, is just knocking them down and doing the head crash, or curb stomp, whatever you want to call it. Okay, so jump onto this platform here. Cargo crate, jump up. Walk out on these pillars, or rebar pipes. Up here there's a couple of zombies I'm going to have to take care of, so gotta bear with me here. Oh. Off of me. No, actually, impact is killing that good. Hope I can find a little bit of snacks and food to raise up a little bit of health I'm missing here. For being a fairly blunt and very low damage weapon, this crowbar is actually doing a pretty decent job. Alright, should be one more right here. And you're dead. Alright, now for this one all you gotta do is just plug in the lights. Or actually turn on the lights, I should say. Okay. This door is not accessible. I don't know why it's even there in the first place, but oh well. Most of you guys already should know how to play this game, so... But if you do need any help with anything in particular, let me know. More than willing to help you guys out. Okay, just checking around for any extra loot I can grab on the way to and from places. I'm not going to go out of the way just to get certain things, only if I have to. Get that med kit. Usually these should have something in them. Usually it's those, the duffel bags. Alright. Oh, what was I thinking? There's one over here. I did say there was two. You guys are probably like, oh, you dummy, you missed one. This one's also a lot easier with the grappling hook, but let's make do with what we got. Okay, so you're just gonna, left from the safe house, you're just gonna come into this little pond here and swim all the way to the back. I did find it, I think, 2 or 3 other times. I don't get all the same blueprints every time I play the game. I just get the more important ones, or the ones I like to use the most. But this one, in this account, I wanted to, you know, learn all the locations. So come over to this hut, and just walk to the back, into this crate right here, and boom, it's right there. That's heavy welder. That blueprint is medium fire to 2-handed hammer, pickaxe, and 2-handed axes. And there's some other loot in here. Let's see. There's an ore. I don't want to take that. A little bit of money up there. Break down the window. Apparently you just can't open the doors for some reason. Another little crate in here. Some supplies. I think that was it in here. This place is really the... It's a cool little spot, I'll be honest with you. Oh, there's a little trophy right there, zombie statue. It's a really cool place. If you actually had building like Fallout 4 or Ark in Dying Light, this would be like probably my main spot I would build in up here. It's only one-way access, and it's that kind of pretty tight and a, only water type of entry, so I would definitely love to build there. But unfortunately, this game doesn't have any building elements added in. So moving on to the next, let's see, there are 3 blueprints kind of right in a Orion's Belt formation to where we're going to. One of them's right out at the other safe house next to this one. This is actually the only spot in the whole game that has 2 safe houses pretty much directly next to each other. Now, I prefer them a little bit more spaced out, but what are you gonna do?
Hey, you! Come over here! I'm on the antenna! Do you see me? I'm up here! I need your help!
That's Alexi calling for help. Usually when those things pop up, or actually all the time when they pop up, they're all side missions. Just for extra XP, extra loot, all that good stuff, the usual. Okay, so this is the one we already had. Okay, this safe zone is, Alexi's, that's right. And that should be right inside of this house or right outside. Alright, I guess we'll go to that one first. We'll still keep the marker on the map. Okay, so right down here.
Holy shit!
This is Alexi's tower and his safe house, and then the safe house is literally right there at the gas station, so it's literally right next to each other. I unfortunately do not have any projectile things, but I do have throwing knives that I could potentially... Got him. Wow, you guys seen it only took 3 throwing knives to get him down. And, guess what? That's a free gun to use. Plus ammo. There we go, police rifle. Perfect. So now I have something to use for ranged attacks. Usually the best times to use guns in this game is only when you... basically only when you really absolutely need to. You don't really want to use them in the following, because any type of loud noises automatically attract multiple sprinters, and the thing is, the sprinters in the following DLC are way faster and way more aggressive than these ones that are trying to get to me right now. I mean, they're as fast as your off-road buggy is, so just take that into account. I think I'm gonna have to take care of this one.
Please, no,
I wish I had instant escape, unfortunately. As you guys see here, perfect example. This is a zombie that's infused with the toxic chemicals, so obviously a toxic blueprint would do absolutely no damage. No damage or no extra damage to him, so. Case in point. The vans with the Rice's logo on, you can't open these. I don't know why, but you can't. And that's the zombie stop it latching on to me. Wow. One of their strategies is to wear you out before they start really attacking you. I wonder if I can make any anything. Here, hold up. Ranger bow. What do I need more? Oh, I need more duct tape and nails. Med kits. Oh, I don't have any gauze. Damn it. Make some Molotovs, I guess. Wow. Barrel rolled right into it. That's pretty good in my opinion. Let's okay, it's getting late. Let me go back into the safe house and make it morning. That's really the best thing to do, especially when you're just doing like random miscellaneous stuff. Oh, there's also a zombie journal right there. Totally forgot. Just go to a safe house and make it daytime. It makes things so much easier. It really does. I'm forgetting where the damn opening is. Okay. Every time you wake up, it's 7 in the morning. And when it gets... the volatiles come out, I think it's 21 o'clock. It does army time. Okay, so... Alexi, we need the blueprint we get from that one is the home run, which I do believe is for baseball bats only. It could be for one or two others, but I think it's just for baseball bats. Check this crate right here. I don't think there's anything in here. No, okay. It's definitely inside. So how do you get inside of Alexi's place, basically? For the most part, until you get to a certain point in the side quest for him, is come up this here and jump from the rock onto here. And there should be a thingy. There it is. The blue trash bags to jump down on. And the blueprint should be in... there's a note. Should actually be... I want to say it might be in here. Yeah, you guys can see it. It's right down there. Right there. That's the blueprint right there. Home run. Right there where that little icon is blinking. Right there. Yeah, you can see the folder with the blueprint inside of it. That's home run. Unfortunately, I can't get in there right now until you get this side quest that he's ready for done. And then it'll have the door open and you can grab it. So that's that one. I guess that'll be basically 2 blueprints I won't grab, but at least I show you guys where they're at. Next one is a actual weapon, which is right before this safe house here. It's right on this backward C-shaped building. This one is one of the ones I will definitely say that is pretty hard to know about or find if you don't know what you're looking for. Because about, what, 3 or 4, maybe 5 of these total that are blueprints for items and other stuff are actually very, very well hidden. So, let me get rid of this. This one here. Okay, we're good. Over here. Actually, I might be able to get some medkits out of here. Now, this is a quarantine zone right down here.
Spike, it's Crane. There's a building here.
You have to investigate any random quarantine area, and then they'll all pop up on the map once you come close enough.
You're looking at the original quarantine ground zero. The first infected were moved there from the hospitals when the outbreak started. Things fell apart pretty quick, and the building was abandoned. It's chock full of biters, but it's also chock full of supplies. Even Rise's people haven't been able to crack it.
Okay, there's the one van. I could potentially crack this police van. I don't know if I have enough lockpicks to do it, though. I'll have to craft a couple more. A couple times I have counted I went through about 20, 30 something lockpicks on some of these police vans. That's how tight the sweet spots are. So let me go to blueprints and make a couple extra just in case. Just in case. I'll make 2 more sets. You guys have to excuse me for 1 second. Sorry about that, guys. Just had to do something real quick. Alright, so... let's see. Okay, I already made all the lockpicks. We're good. See, it's like right there in the middle. Somewhere. It's definitely on the left. Oh, there we go. Got it. Templar, primitive pick. That's better than what I have. I think. Well, it's better than these two. Not by much. Can I make anything out of these? No, but I can put that on the pick if I needed to. It's probably one of the strongest things I'll get right now. Plus, I'm probably going to delete this saved thing anyway, just because it's, like I said, I'm just meant for me to show you where everything is. There we go. Okay, that didn't do any damage, but it did help on the handling. It's got a little bit more durability and more handling. Okay, should be good. Okay, so right up here on this building, it's going to be a little tough to get to, I think. I think I gotta find scaffolding, or I can jump on this. Maybe not. No, that's all caged. Alright, let me try to get out of here. I'm telling you guys, the electric fences and exploding car traps really, really come in handy a lot. Especially for farming XP for at nighttime. Alright, they can't get to me. So basically, I think the easiest way to get up on this building without a grappling hook, jump up on this fence here, on the air conditioner, look over to the lamp post, and try not to jump out and off. Actually, yeah, I kind of want to go that way. Why is this not working for me this time? Unless I have to just... What's going on here? There we go. Jump onto that, and then jump onto these, and try to jump onto these as best as possible. You gotta kind of go out to the edge and then turn around and look up. It's the easiest way to do this. If I don't fall off by accident, that'd be great. Okay, and then just jump onto this corner piece here, and we're good to go. So when you come in, you'll be in the middle of the city. There's a loot crate right here you can grab. Okay, now, on top of this rooftop, you'll probably be like, well, Dom, this is pretty plain. What it's up here? I don't see any places you can actually get the blueprint in. All these red doors are locked. Well, since I said you come up in the middle, this area back here is all clear, you know, it's all blocked off. All you gotta do is jump over it. Bada bing, bada boom. Here's the crate to kick open. Now, unfortunately, with this crate, you have to kick open this crate about 30 to 40 something times before it finally opens. So you guys are gonna experiment, or yeah, experiment with me here firsthand, how long this takes to open.
No time to waste. What the fuck was that? Shit. Okay. Okay, it's done. Fuck.
And there's the Quark Machete. So, let's see, it's all the way on the bottom. And you need 10 alcohol and 20 metal parts to make a Quark Machete. They are approximately 480 to 500 damage. So at most, I guess, survivor or lower survivor levels, or any of your 3 skill sets, if all 3 of your skill sets are under like 12 to 15, it's a pretty good weapon to craft if you have the parts for it. Other than that, it's nothing special, and you definitely find stuff in the game that are 5 times more powerful than that is. So, but that's just something in the beginning of the game that you can grab to help you out a little bit sooner, a little bit easier with stuff. Now, from this side, the safe zone is right there in that building, so let me try to see if there's something we can land on. If any of the cars are close enough to the building, if you land on a car, you should take no damage. So let me try this fan over here. I don't think I've ever taken damage from falling on a car yet. Yep, you guys can see I took no damage from that. Oh. And that is another method I would recommend to newer players, or just anybody in general who wants different ways to kill zombies. Just stand on the cars. Stand on regular cars and wait for zombies to come up to them so you can just smash their heads open. And for sprinters, just wait for them to climb up and then smash their heads. It's a really easy process. This car does, this and one other car explodes, so I'll just get these out of the way real quick. Plus will help distract other zombies to go over there. I kind of help doing that while I'm in pursuit. This way they'll get distracted with the place I was already at and not the place I'm going to. If that makes any sense. Now that car trap did eventually reset itself. Most of the traps, if you go so far radius away from them, all traps, they will eventually reset themselves. So that's good. Just trying to figure out what's the best way to do this. Probably just Molotov them. That'll take care of most of them, and I'll just have like 3 or 4 to take care of afterwards. Okay, and sometimes they'll have a little poisonous gas pouch on their body, or they'll just naturally like pop, and that'll attract sprinters, which sucks, but oh well, what are you gonna do? Alright, let's not worry about the van right now. Let's go into the safe house so I have an extra place to spawn at. Plus it's something a little more interesting to see than just showing off all the blueprints. Let's turn on the lights. Okay. And then we'll go down here. There's 2 Zambers right here. go. Most instances in most safe houses, you're going to have two things to interact with. Mostly it's either turning on the lights or putting in the light bulbs and moving a piece of furniture into a doorway, usually. But some of these, as you can see, it's only one, and then just clearing out the zombies on the inside. Oh, actually, while I'm at it, I should have thought of this beforehand. This is something you don't have to do, I just want to do it just because I like it. I should have these in my player stash already. Yep, here we go. I usually go with the ninja outfit, so we'll do the ninja outfit. This is the outfit I always have equipped. I play with this outfit the most. From the time it came out until today, this is the outfit I always mess around with. It's the only outfit that covers your entire body aesthetically. And another thing that's really weird about all the other outfits is that all of them only have like one glove for your hand. So your right hand will always have a glove, but your left hand will always be open. I don't understand that, but I guess you don't have to, right? Overall, it is just a game. Okay, I was just wondering if you can open that. You have to interact with another person from a side mission to unlock a couple of these doors. He has 3 stashes hidden around the slums. They'll automatically be marked on your map once you do the side quest for him. And over here in the bus depot, there are 2 police vans, 2 medical vans, and a police car that you can loot, which is really nice. And then just a whole bunch of luggage that mostly has money in it. So this is a really good place to loot every time it respawns. Let's go over to this safe house. Now, a trick with this safe house I learned is to lure the goon outside. It just makes it that much easier. I mean, if you can kill him with these hazmat tanks, that's good, but usually it's pretty hard to get that to happen. I just try to bring him out as far as possible and then run back in. Die first, that'd be nice. Oh, forgot, car trap, duh. Oh, he got stuck on the door. Something I didn't want to happen. Actually, you know what I can do? Use this explosive right here and lure them all right to it. Oh, that didn't take care of them, but I have enough time to actually get that closed. Perfect. Oh, I don't know how she managed to get through that, but she did anyway. Doesn't matter. Okay. There's 2 zombies right here. I should be able to get these. I don't know why with this zombie I always hear a roar. Like it's a goon, but it's just a regular zombie. Whoa, how do these guys keep getting through? This is probably a glitch that shouldn't happen. None of these... Once you close off all the entrances to the safe house, the sprinters aren't still supposed to be able to get through. It's just in their coding not to get through. That's really weird. Okay, turn on those lights. We're good to go. And at this one, eventually, when some time passes, this stuff will be cleared out, and you'll have a trader or a permanent store, a guy running a store right there in between those 2 spike traps. Just go on the roof and exit through the back. Now the next one is literally straight past this way. I'm going to go into the next blueprint. There's only in the slums. There's 1 more blueprint. That's a weapon. The rest there are the regular blueprints. So.
I heard something. One of ours?
Alright, let's try to take care of these guys as best as I can. Unfortunately, I think I'm gonna have to. Actually, you know what? Use
You
this.
win. Take it all.
That works. Let's see if I can't try to shoot him. Okay, there we go. I was about to say, I should get a little bit of survivor points for that. I usually have at least a handgun by this point. I usually just use the handgun or a rifle just to shoot a 1 or 2 shots into these goons' heads, and that'll kill them instantly. The last time I actually, or just in the playthrough I'm playing right now currently, you know, you have access to the Ranger bow when you get to the following DLC. So I just crafted the Ranger bow, and I've been using that to kill a lot of zombies ever since. I personally really did underestimate the power of the Ranger bow. It's way more powerful than you guys think it is. If you just headshot all the zombies, it insta kills them, which is awesome. And then for the two, you know, and I call napalm and then poison zombies, they take just 2 shots. I haven't even been thinking about the firecracker. I'm an idiot. Okay. Try not to die here. God dang it. Sometimes it's really hard to dodge. Damn! Okay, well, sometimes you guys see how hard it is to dodge. And that's exactly why I am unlocking these safe houses, because if I didn't, this video would go downhill. Oh, I thought it was between those two. I guess that this one is... Okay, I was thinking of the other safe house. See, in some of the blueprints you can just buy from the traders here. So the all-purpose toxic striker, the industrial grade leech, Ben Franklin's key, and standard issue Hellfire are the all basic 4 elemental blueprints, and then all these other ones are kind of just enhanced versions of those. So I don't have enough money to buy anything. I need to get the pistol. Conducting liquid. Let's get that real quick. Oh, there we go. That works. You know what? I'm gonna get rid of the crowbar. We'll do the cleaver. Okay, I think we're good. The thing is, too, it doesn't matter how many times you die. I mean, you do kind of lose survivor points, but in most cases, But as long as you don't really care about them at the time, you can really save a lot on med kits by just dying and respawning at a safe house, and you'll have full health again and keep all your med kits. Unfortunately, I don't have any, so we're just gonna have to find them when we find them. And there's a little white supply drop over here that that's actually that crate right there. I do believe it does eventually respawn, but I think it's the longest respawn out of everything. You can unelectrify this area with this, but it's a one-time use, so I would highly recommend not doing it. You could just lure zombies into it, and that makes this safe house almost twice safe, so. And these guys, I don't know if they can come any closer, can they? No, they can't. Alright, so just jump on the crate, crouch, back up, and you'll be able to glitch on top. Uh-oh. They're starting to come now. Let's see if I can't try to throw a throwing knife. Okay, that's not supposed to happen. Those hammers are not supposed to have that much range. Especially going upwards. Come on, stay still. Oh, damn it. I was hoping 3 and 3 would do it. Damn, it's gonna take all 6 just for one? And I don't have the weapon throw ability. I don't have any more rounds in my rifle. Well, this sucks. Think, Dom. Think. What can we do? Can I get one of these fans? Get some out of here? Aerosol, that doesn't help. Empty, that definitely doesn't help. See if I just lure him away? I have a good amount of firecrackers, although the freaking goons are taking forever to get to them. Get rid of this inferno or napalm zombie. Throw out a couple more of them. And I'll throw out one more when I get here. Okay, let's make this fast. Sometimes the sweet spots will reset in a different spot. This one, unfortunately, did not. Alright, come on. Okay, we're good. How much is this hammer here? 117? That's horrible. Try to go for the most bladed weapons as possible, because if you guys know any better, the bladed weapons are the best type of melee weapons for this game, so. Okay, there's that. We're good there. Okay, this is the one where he has the shop right here. The other one was in that spot. Okay, so that's what, half of the safe house is already done? Yeah, it's about half. Alright, next closest one is down this way, so let's get up over here. I need to get some freaking health, otherwise I am not going to last too much longer. Just the way of dealing with this one. Come closer, my friend, come closer. Not too close, you might lose your head. Anyway. Moving on. This is the next safe house right here. Now, this one's very simple to get up. It's just a whole bunch of scaffolding. So literally... Okay, let's take care of this freak real quick. Perfect, perfect. Okay, so just jump on here. Turn left and just climb up the side of this here. Grab onto this one. Climb up here. And then just look up and there's a ladder. And you're good to go. Now I just gotta clear out all the zombies. Which, in this case, may be a little bit harder than I want. But so far, this butcher knife is doing a pretty good job. On my main save, I actually maxed out my power level about 2 days ago now? 3 days ago? So at least I can keep swinging without getting tired. I think the power level is probably the most important out of the three to upgrade the first, and it's actually the quickest one, believe it or not. It may say agility takes overall has a lot less points to earn to upgrade it, but honestly power is easier. Because there's a lot more easier things to do with the power level tree than the agility tree. I mean, the best way I found upgrading the agility tree all by itself is literally just, using traps, because using traps will upgrade your agility and power level at the same time. Usually, I think you still do get more power than agility, but either way, that's usually the best way to do it. Should have actually gotten the grappling hook before I started, but oh well. It's actually a little bit better if I did it this way anyway, because it shows you guys a better, more proper way to get these blueprints than to just use the grappling hook and just willy-nilly your way all, around the map, getting everything. Super easy without any effort. The grappling hook basically takes all the effort out of traveling. So it is a lot better when you reach max survivor rank that you can actually use the grappling hook, I think 4 or 5 times before it actually depletes its charge, and you have to wait for it to reset itself. It just kind of automatically rewinds itself back up so you can throw it back out. Okay, that's done. Now I think this door here, it's either this door or that door. I think it's this one. One of these becomes a store. Okay, so moving on to the next one. What is this? Oh, the scouts at the school. Okay, and like I said, all the protect missions I won't show because they're straightforward. So let's go to this one. A little bit of a walk, but we'll get there, especially with these zip lines here. Now this little school right here is a safe house.
Freeze.
Let me just do this real quick so I can get
just
it.
want to talk.
Try. Wait, don't say.
Is perceptive. Come in, come in. I'm ill.
Okay, let's just skip through all the cutscenes here.
I'll think about it.
So you guys know there's a note right there on the desk. And then there's your player stash in your bed. Although, unfortunately, nowhere throughout the story does this thing actually pop up with a little green safe house icon. This is weird. So as long as you remember it's there, you can use it. And I don't have any speed boosters crafted up either, so it does make it a little bit... It does make me get to these locations a little bit slower, but we'll get there when we get there. I know my way around, so you guys should have no problem following through. Plenty of zombies right here in front of Jeff's little fort he's got going on. It's really good if you avoid this side quest and farm all these zombies. You can actually keep going to this safe house that I'm going to right here. Right here. The safe house, and just go outside and keep farming the all the zombies that keep respawning there. Trying to push these guys into the spike walls. Okay, there we go. That works. Oh, that actually worked better than I expected. Ooh, this couldn't go smoother. Let's kick them out. Okay. And then we'll just get the next marker there. Open up this panel. Slide these bad boys in. That should be it. Oh, there's one more over here. Oh, there was one more over here. Okay. And I guess you get approximately 2,000 per safe house, so that's a good amount. It's going to take a while to get to that grappling hook if we ever do it in this video, but hey. But hey. So these two safe houses are already unlocked for some reason. I don't know why that is. I think certain safe houses are already unlocked just because of obvious reasons. Yeah, it's these ones right here. Because they're already inhabited by people. This is the bazaar market in here, and right above it, right where that white fence is, that's Jafar's wheel station. Do a couple of side quests over there. And then coming down over here, this is the pretty much most south safe house. Up until you get to the this area down here, where the square area, it's a power grid area. You get a safe house in there after a side quest. Okay. Help the survivor here. Try not to hit that gas can, otherwise it'll explode with the survivor with it. But now I can hit it. Oh, I did not mean to kill him, if I did kill him. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did. Let's lock that up. We should only have, what, 2 more? Okay, 3 more safe houses to go. Which I actually should have been looking for more of the blueprints, I'm sorry. I actually got off task with that. We didn't pass up too many. Okay. After this safe house, let me backtrack real quick. I'll show you guys. Okay. Put the next marker at the next blueprint, which should be right there. Yeah, right there. That's dentist. I know where that one's at. I just have to put the marker there to help me get there faster. That's over here on this side. Okay. Just make sure I got enough safe spots here. And I'm pretty sure you guys understand that. Actually, what I could do, since it is getting actually a little late, if you sleep in the bed, it actually restores your health too, which is good. You don't have to wait 24 hours, you just sleep in it one time. Yep, full health. Okay. And we'll reset the time, this way I don't have to deal with any volatiles. That I will definitely make sure throughout this entire video we do not encounter any volatiles, because I am not strong enough to take any of them on. Not enough good perks, and definitely not close enough to a good amount of, or strong enough weapons to kill them fast enough. I would literally, at this point, I would have to have them permanently stand still and just wail on them. So, let's not do that. Now, unfortunately, that area is blocked off, so we got to go around. Until you do one of the side quests in Jafar's wheel stations for one of the survivors there, Kurt. You get Kurt's bombs from him. And one of his test bomb, you got to plant that and blow that up. But you just come over here and jump on the bridge and just be on the other side. It's that simple. Just hop down in here. This is another safe house right here, which actually I will do right now just to make sure.
Finally. Give this envelope to Aziz at the bazaar. Tell him it's
Red phosphorus, lye, iodine, muriatic acid,
okay. So it's after that side
nitrate.
quest. I forgot.
Grandma's recipe for Christmas
My bad,
cookies.
boys. It's alright. Alright,
Lena,
so.
this is Crane. Are you there?
Crane, it's a man. Lena's tied up. Can I help you?
Where's that next one at? A little hard to see on the map. Right there.
Someone just gave me a grocery list with red phosphorus, lye, iodine, muriatic acid, diethyl ether, and phenyl nitrate.
Then someone just gave you a recipe for cooking slam. Rice's crews have been using it to stay up for days at a time. Volatiles are more reasonable than someone tanked up on that stuff.
Maybe I should put this guy out of business.
Actually, we're pretty desperate for phenyl nitrate. It's a lab-grade disinfectant, and we're completely out of it.
You want me to pick up his shopping list?
Definitely. Then find me at the tower. I've got an idea that should throw a monkey wrench into their operation.
Okay. Sorry about that. But, anyways, moving on. Come over here. And you'll see some warehouses. This onto this right warehouse, or the one that's north of that one. On the left side here is another quarantine zone right there you can clear out. But if you stay in the front and go through this little makeshift tent, there's some loot in here. This is where the next blueprint is in this area. Let's make sure I grab everything. Yep, right here. And then the blueprints right here. We got dentist. Okay. And dentist is medium toxic to crowbars. So, again, kind of a crappy blueprint for me, but for you guys, maybe a different story. Moving on to the next one we have is the purple one. That is the Filthy Blade. That is up here near the Toxic Lichen spawn. This is just directly north of this location. There's actually in this little, I guess, gas station. I mean, there's a lot of gas pipes in here, but it's right inside of this little hut right here. So actually what I need to do is clear out these few zombies that are going to give me a problem. Or maybe just this one. Okay. I'm quiet and far away enough, they should be able to just ignore me. Okay. And this is just hard lock-picking door. Once you unlock one of them, you can just go inside and unlock the other one from the inside. It's no big deal. And you don't get any experience for lockpicking like in Fallout, so that's not an option. Get that sweet spot, good gravy. For a hard lockpick, it's giving me quite a rough time. There we go. Okay. Open up this one. Bada bing, bada boom. Open up this one. It's in this one? No, it's in the other one. Okay, open up that little crate. Open up this one. I already seen it when I passed. Get that. Okay, and it's right here on the little shelf. Filthy Blade. It's the first purple one we come across, besides Puke and Nuke. That's for long knife and short knife, and that adds medium bleeding and small toxic. Moving on to the next one. Now this one is for as bad hangover, and it's from the siblings quest. Is the earliest point you can get this one. Once you do, if you do go through the siblings quest line through the school, and you do pass it up by accident, you can go back through the school, I do believe. Plus there is another one side quest where you have to go back through that school. So I technically have 2 chances to get it, I think. But that is the bad hangover. It's nothing special. Once you are pretty much more than 3/4 of the way through the school, in one of the classrooms, you'll just literally be sitting on a desk. One of the only desks like out in the middle of the classroom. It's really easy to spot. You can't miss it. But the one I can show you above that is the poison pen, which should be right over, let's see, should be right about there-ish, like right outside of the school. I think I know exactly where that one's at. Oh, there was a trophy? Oh, I guess there was a trophy on top of that thing. I didn't even notice it. Wow. Don't know if I got it in my other save. I'm gonna have to check. Hopefully I don't have to split this video into 2 parts. It's literally north of this other kind of safe house. Yep, right on the side of here in this tent is the other one. This is the poison pen. Let me get the next one, which is up in here. Most of these blueprints are pretty close to each other. Like in sequence, at least. Okay, the blueprint's right there on that board. And there's poison pen. Poison pen is blue. Yes, blue. And it does medium toxic for police baton. It's pretty easy to find what blueprints you do have because they are all in rarity order. Green, blue, purple, orange, and then yellow, which there aren't any yellow. but green, blue, purple, and orange. However, they are not in alphabetical order, as you guys can see, but it's better than nothing. I think after this one, I'm going to have to make this video into a two-parter here.
Where are you going, huh?
As something I gotta do really quick. This should be right over here at the Bites Motel. I don't remember if it's in the bottom or the top. Try to take care of all the zombies first, to be honest. I honestly don't quite remember where this one is. Guess we'll find it together. There we go. I was about to say, is she going down anytime soon? You usually want to try to aim for the heads, too. If you can just knock off their heads, you can just insta-kill from there. Or slice them in half. That works, too. Back here? You do eventually actually unlock this as a safe house, too, but it's from a side mission as well. So, some of these safe houses are actually side mission or side quest related. Just gotta remember where the hell this blueprint is. Once we find it, it'll be good. I think it's back here. There's a zombie journal entry. There's a trophy? Is it a trophy? No, I thought there was a trophy back here. I might be tripping. Let's see. There's a blue chest. Fortunately, I can't tell beforehand where any of the sweet spots are going to be for the lock-picking chest, but oh well. Eventually you do find out where the sweet spot is. Okay, so it's not, apparently if it's not up down here, it's upstairs. Should be the only other place, right? Let's walk up the stairs. It's in here somewhere. I'll turn on my light. A little dark. This one's a hard lock pick. I think it might be in this one. One more sprinter. Come on. Come on. Okay. Please tell me it's in here somewhere. Oh, more food, more food. Is that it? Here it is. There it is. Thank you. It's right next to the TV. So now I will leave it right here for you guys, but I have to go do something really quick, so I will make the second part of this as soon as I'm done. So I will see you guys back here in a couple minutes.